You know the saying, something's going to the dogs? Yeah, well, on March 13th, 2020, the whole world got swallowed and digested and pooped out by the dogs. And out of that came the wonderful for some and horrible for most online school. Let's get ready to ramble. Online school. The content for a lot of TikToks a few months ago and the ban of a lot of visual students. In my opinion, it was really meh. See, a lot of people said they got amazing and better than ever grades. And I'm sitting here like, yo, I got a C in one of my best classes. I don't know how it turned out for you, but it did not turn out well for me. Now that I'm thinking about it, it wasn't really that bad. See, we only had Zoom meetings whenever the teachers decided, which was usually Tuesdays and Thursdays, which were perfect for me. Plus, we and most other people could wake up at 11 p.m. to a nicely packaged Google Drive assignment on Classroom, usually due at 3 or 11:59 p.m. or even the next day, not having to worry about how you'll get it finished while being distracted because the instructions are in a 10-minute long explanation in a room full of kids. Not to mention, you could do your assignments virtually whenever you wanted. Also, you didn't have to look really presentable during certain classes, unless you had a Zoom call, so you might want to put on your good hoodie whenever you do a Zoom call, because I don't think it's going to be a good sight to see someone showing up to their class in pajamas, or in a Noah Beck type fit, looking like some TikTok boy singing some Sin. Oh, Sin City was not meant for you. Okay, that TikTok video was months ago. Let's not bring it back. Then we have the other side. Even though you wouldn't be distracted by a bunch of random kids, you could be distracted by yourself, or even by your siblings. I cannot tell you how many times I got on my phone during an assignment, and when I looked up, 2 weeks had passed, and we had a whole 3 essays in a Zoom call. Those was the worldwide cheating operation larger than the college admissions scandal of March 12th, 2019. You cannot tell me, because it didn't make bank. If they got $1 for every click on the website during that time, they could buy Jeff Bezos and sell him to Walmart. Twice. And I swear, it seems like some people had 5 monitors for each answer website, their phone to check their grades, and their mom's iPad to read off a script on what to say when the teachers asked them a question. Because the amount of questions they answered in a short time frame on a Zoom call was insane. It would also be, hard to get help with work a lot of the time, due to the fact that middle school teachers where I go have 112 students and a load more assignments to grade. So sometimes you ask a question about a part of the test, and keep in mind this isn't the teacher's fault, and by the time you're married and have 2 kids, well, the teacher would help you with half of the question, then go back to helping some other random kid. Not to mention, online school was a huge inconvenience for a lot of kids, especially those with bad Wi-Fi, or people that didn't even have laptops or computers or tablets at home at all. Due to that fact, attendance was not very good. Sometimes half the class would show up, and the half that actually showed up would have some kids paying attention, the slideshow, kids messing around, and that one kid that just is saying nothing. Granted, I shouldn't really be saying anything much, because I was changing my backgrounds every time the teacher talked to some various pop culture references. Then there was time management, which was a huge issue, even though we could virtually do our assignments whenever we wanted. The reason time management was so bad is because kids are trash at time. We're bad, including me. I was, but I'm better now. But back then I was a mess with time management. So sometimes I'd attempt to follow a strict regimen, and then before I could even start, I was literally knee deep in missing assignments. Oh, well, also the internet in some places was bad, so sometimes the teacher would say something, it cut out, the Zoom call was over, and then we just went on with our days. Usually we'd get called back, but, it still crashed. Overall, online school actually taught people a few lessons, a lot of lessons actually, including me. It taught people that time management was important, and how you should cherish what you have, for a beer affliction takes it away. I don't mean you should absolutely love school, not for everyone, just ask a boy in a band. I just want people to know that school isn't that bad when you actually have to do it a different way. It also taught us that kids can learn to scream. Yeah, this is Ramble Animations, as always, talking too much. Peace out, homies. It's 11:30, I just finished the video. Look, sorry this feels a very rushed, I kinda wanted to get it out when I hit 1K. Anyway, I hit 1K, so community tag coming soon in face reveal, I guess, and giveaway. Yeah, I was gonna do an instant card time maybe, but like, I'm way too tired for that. Gonna finish up the day, watching some TV, and work on the thumbnail tomorrow morning. Peace. Ramble Animations. This is Ramble Animations. As always, talking too much. Peace out, homies, and thanks for 1K. Good nights.